What's up, people? It's another Friday. It's another new reaction vid. This week, we're sitting down with arguably one of, if not the best death metal band that's out right now, Decapitation. We're going to look at the video for Scourge of the Offspring, which is from their upcoming album Terrasite out on May 12th. Hit this bad boy, Tim.
Dude, all right. He just did like 3 different vocalists in the last minute and 15 seconds. Like, that shit is crazy to me, man.
Along those lines, and you just cut it off. Listen to the double kick runs. The drummer's name is, wait a minute, I wrote it down. The drummer's name is David McGraw. Okay. His blast beats are tasteful in the sense of they're all not subaural, so you can't hear them, but they're always in the right space at the right time, and they never go on for too long, which I think is, I honestly, as a drummer who could probably fill everything like a Brand Daler fill master, I always think that's impressive how they do that. But yeah, keep going. These guys are fucking insane.
My absolute favorite, right there. I fucking love that.
I love when he goes into those like high nasally like kind of screams. Oh yeah, and again, if you're watching this and you haven't seen them live, go see them live. He pulls it off.
Yeah, dude. Like when I first started listening to this band, I hated them screams, and then the more I started listening, I'm like, that's my favorite part now.
Yep,
so good. There's only 2 bands that do this shit perfectly. It's Dying Fetus and it's fucking Cattle Decap. Here we go.
Yeah.
fucking undisputed kings, the
I
goats.
you know what? I actually like how they layer the vocals where it's him doing the like the nasally part, but also the growls. Because live, he flops back and forth between each one, which make it so cool. I mean, if you go back and read the lyrics, it really talks about how, I mean, humanity is a virus. That's what they've been talking about since the day the band started. They're definitely card carrying members of the voluntary human extinction movement. And I mean, the last couple albums have been, it's like where you remember how Tim, and you're not as big as Napalm Death fan, so this might fall a little bit on deaf ears, but Napalm Death had a run of albums where they were just kind of okay. They really weren't really getting anywhere. And then they had The Code is Red, Long Live the Code, Time Waits for No Slave, and then just started hitting, and it was like banger after banger after banger, and you were going, holy shit, these guys are on a roll. That's this band. It was Monoliths of Humanity, Anthropocene Extinction, Death Atlas, and now this. Like, they are on a banger after banger after banger where they're just they're getting step change better with every album.
This band reminds me in the vein of how Abort It just gets better and better and better, because they're one of them bands that like when the Saw and the Carnage came out, I was like, this fucking record is like genre changing in death metal. But then when they, to a few years ago when they put out Terror Vision and stuff like that, them records, man, are just on another fucking level. But this band right here, I'll keep saying it every day. They're the fucking best death metal band ever. Dude, like, the talent in this band is unfucking matched, dude.
I mean, if you look at bands that are active now, 2023, bands that are active now that have at least 5 albums in the tank that are still putting out amazing work, it's them. It's Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
It's Suffocation.
Black Dahlia.
Black Dahlia Murder. I mean, I think the last Misery Index was a misstep, but
yeah.
Fetus, Dying Fetus
yeah.
puts out, I mean, they've been on a tear in the last couple albums. I mean, when you do it and you do it well, there's something to be said about it. And they're a great live band. They take out other young bands that are hungry like them, and great musicians. Like, they pull it off. To think the last time I saw them, they played the fucking Voltage Lounge.
That's crazy.
Which is so small. And it was them, Full of Hell, Artificial Brain, and Revocation. That was the package. That is sick. Nuts.
For that venue, yeah, it's fucking
nuts.
Sick.
And then I think the next time they came through, it was Cognitive, it was Author and Punisher, I think it was Full of Hell again. I hope this album really breaks them off, like, and really, really shows everybody, like, people who weren't paying attention start paying attention, because it really is fucking awesome.
I'm gonna go right now. I know that spectrums of these two bands are completely different, but depending on how good that Static X record is, this right now will probably be my album of the year.
I think it's,
but the Dying Fetus, it might take.
It's gonna be between this, Dying Fetus.
The Frozen Soul,
Incendiary,
yeah, Frozen
Soul. You've got the new Drain album coming out, which I'm sorry they're just a fun, awesome band to listen to. The new what has come out so far this year that I really liked. The Rotten Sound just came out, which is a monster. Yeah. Cruelty I really like. Shout out to Dan Pitts, who's convinced you don't need 6-minute songs with 3 different 3-minute sets of breakdowns. Dude, you're fucking wrong.
You're wrong.
You're fucking wrong. There's a lot of shit coming out when we get into the meat of this year that is really going to be wild. So yeah, check them out. Check out Cattle Decapitation when you get a chance. Again, the new album is titled Terrasite. It's out May 12th. It's on Metal Blade. If you guys are listening, please come on the show. We'd love to hang out and chat with you and talk about vegan burgers and shit. But yeah, any other final thoughts, Tim?
Nope.
All right. Goats. Next Friday, another reaction vid. We'll see you then.
Oh yeah, if you're listening too, if you like the way we're doing this now, let us know with the pausing and talking, because I kind of think that's the better way to do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you don't like it, let us know. If you do like it, let us know. Either way, we'll take it under advisement. Cheers.
Later.